This video is sponsored by Supremacy 1914, The Great War. Choose your favourite nation during World War I and assume the highest office in your desired empire. Balance the production of materials, troops and weaponry with the rare resources your land has to offer. Form alliances with your competitors, do important trade deals, or fight your way through each scenario you are challenged with. This challenging period of history demands valiant leadership. Follow the link in the video description below and download Supremacy 1914 now to get an exclusive starter pack containing 13k gold and 1 month premium account for free that will give you a head start over the opposition. Supremacy 1914 is free to download and play, and when you download the game, it helps support the channel. Right, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. It's 2,000 points. Tyranids back in action against the Ultramarines. A classic fight on the channel. The Tyranids seeking to devour much flesh. The Space Marines seeking to purge the Xenos foe. So James is back with his Ultramarines here, and yes,
I am back!
Oh,
For glory!
Full volume. Guilliman's there as well, going for a nice theme for this game. Triple Tyranids effects, including Magnetron here for the Tyranids.
Triple the attempt, triple the death.
James is going to try and counter them with, very cool to see, a triple Predator Annihilator combination. So 3 on 3 here. And obviously we've got the Decapitator as well. I'd be only too happy to lop off the head of that upstart Primarch. So for extra content, including battle reports and some of our crucial league games, do check out YouTube channel membership. It's easy to join. You can follow the link below, or you can go to the channel homepage, hit the join button. Most people go for Aspect Warrior level. That unlocks all the bonus content that we create, including our extra battle reports. And you can get onto our Discord page as well. There's other tiers. There's Autarchs, Phoenix Lords as well. You can check out the different options, different perks available with each of those. But membership helps this channel survive. It really does. It makes all the difference. It helps us keep the content coming. You can also support us on the Patreon page. So we have the gold level Patreons. I'll call out their names during the game as and when we need them to use their themed Patronic gold level dice. Silver level Patrons, I'll shout out their names at the end of our battle report and all the battle reports that we do. And then you can check out the end credits of the video. All the Patrons are there, including those supporting at bronze, and the link for Patreon is in the video description below. It helps support the channel. We also use funds from that to help support SSWG War Games Club, where we're filming this game. So for this Tyranid force, I'm running a Crusher Stampede just to give it a bit of an edge here for these monsters. So if James wounds them, they'll get +1 to their hit rolls. If they're below their starting or below the half strength, they'll get +1 to the wound roll as well. I'm running the Decapitator across here, so the Swarm Lord is in the list. I've got a Tervigon. I've got 3 Tyranifexes, all carrying Rupture Cannons. I also have the Norn Assimilator in the list as well. 2 Crushing Claw, Monstrous Siren Talon Carnifexes, individual models. 3 squads of Termagants, 2 squads of 20, each of 2 Stranglewebs, a squad of 10 with a Strangleweb, and then finally 6 Raveners, going for the Armoured 4-Axe, I think it's called, where they get the 4+ save instead of 5+, but no shooting option available from them. That is the list here for the Tyranids, ripping and raring to go. So that's the list for the Tyranids. Phoenix Lords and Autarchs have been allocated. Phoenix Lords onto whole units for our games, so they're going to share here because sharing is caring. It's BPP Wargaming and Paint Lickers Paint Pot onto the Assimilator. So put those 2 on the single model, just to run out of options here. The Tyranids is quite a low model count here for this list. Vagabond and Mephisto onto Carnifexes. Then we have Nate Miller onto Magnetron, Tyranifex. The other 2 Tyranifexes is Gut B and Ben Shaw. Chris Comiskey onto Big Mama for this game, onto the Tervigon. Ray Cross here to go hunting for Guilliman. He's been put onto the Swarm Lord. JP here in charge of the whole squad of the Raveners, and then I've put 2 Phoenix Lords, Amy Almo and Lucas Brown, onto the 2 larger squads of Termagants. Then for Autarchs, James has got some of the more Imperial leaning as Autarchs, and the same for a few of the Phoenix Lords as well, but I've got a number of them in this Ravener squad. So we have Casper Kempf, Mike James, Midnight Miniatures, Ben Harris and Ite Miara, so they've all gone onto those models. So that's Phoenix Swords and Autarchs allocated for the Tyranids. We'll take a look now and see what the Ultramarines have in their list. Alright, so 2,000 points of Ultramarines. Guilliman is here. James is just flicking through his book, picking a final
Adept to the Codex.
enhancement here to try and get everything he can out of his Space Marine list here as they brace themselves to take on this Tyranid monster force. And no pressure on James, but I think it's appropriate. We shall make this a Kingslayer battle.
He is more.
Bring him down.
He
Brilliant
is
theme.
the Lord Commander of the Imperium.
Right, all right. So
He
we're going
has
to try
his
and,
golden
if we bring
cord.
Guilliman down, and if the Decapitator brings him down, I am going to take the head and I'm going to super glue it to the base. All right? I really will this time, so no quarter given. That head is mine. Super glue is ready. I have a pot of it fresh over
I
there.
thought your magnets were going to help you, brother.
Oh, anything magnetised as well. So after all of your bits here, heads, weapons and accessories will be given to the Tyranids if their models are slain. I'll let James run through his list.
Right, this is 2,000 points of the 13th Legion Adeptus Astartes. So it's dead on 2,000 points, brother. Not a point to spare. And we have to try and eradicate the foe that is here today, the Tyranids. So the force that we have here assembled, we have a Gladius Task Force, and the Warlord trait I'm giving him, the Honour Vehement, is going to be given to the Gravis Captain.
Yep.
So extra attack.
He's named, isn't he? Akaran?
Captain Akaran.
Captain Akaran.
Second company captain of the Ultramarines, Guardians of the Temple.
And is that a story you made up or is it real?
No, it is official narrative. I like to do things officially because I respect the law, unlike your Magnetron freak.
Well, Tyranids are constantly adapting. The law can't keep up with their development.
So the commander today is, of course, the Primarch, Robute Guilliman.
Ugh, dear me. Look at him.
He took me about a week and a bit to paint, but he is very beautiful colour scheme.
Yeah, he's still a great model. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he carries the Emperor's sword.
Okay.
Well, so that's Guilliman. Everyone knows about him. And we have Captain Akaran. And Captain Akaran is equipped with a master-crafted power sword and a bolt storm gauntlet.
Okay.
And second in command, we have a Primaris Lieutenant.
Does he have a name?
He does not have a name, but this model was very kindly donated to me.
Oh, was it?
From Chris Rhodes, one of my Instagram followers.
Yeah.
He very kindly donated that model.
Cool.
And
Hats
I
off to
did
him.
manage to paint him. As you can see, very happy with the model. Love the sculpt and pose there. And we have 2 units of free aggressors.
2 squads of 3?
Yeah, 2 squads of free aggressors.
Oh, right.
One of which is equipped with the 2 bolt storm gauntlets.
Yes.
And the frag storm launchers. And we have another unit equipped with the flame storm gauntlets.
Yep. Okay.
So a few Patreons there.
I have to say, these have come out for Ultramarines. Like, oh, don't look at them.
Yes, I've got another 6 of them. I need to paint them up.
Right. They're beautiful. They turn out really nice for the Ultramarines. So well done, James.
Thank you, brother.
Looking tasty.
Looking tasty indeed. And then we have a unit of full unit of 10 Hellblasters, making the most of the lieutenant's ability to give them
Lethal hits. Okay.
So we've got a few Patreons there, and we have some of your Phoenix Lords.
Yeah, so we'll catch up with some of the allocations here. Valhalla Field Marshal Robert, one of the Phoenix Lords on my channel, but I put him across onto Captain Akaran. There's no way he wants to be associated with the Tyranids.
Yeah, good for you.
An Autarch across here for us, Darth Windu. And then onto the Hellblasters, Valen El Sorin. He's a diehard Blood Angels player, and Dark Angels as well. Dylan Moore's the Imperial, and then Sam Hermes across here as well. So we've been allocating those on to trying to allocate them as accurately as possible. Longbow BB is going to be a sergeant here with the Intercessor squad as well. And then there's a couple others. Just call out mine here as James goes through the list. Michael Fry put him onto the Inceptors, and then Andrew Swan over onto this Predator Annihilator. We'll let James run for the rest of his list, then he's got his own Patreons and members as well. So we'll catch up here. James is up to here, so we'll catch up with his supporters. So Chris Comiskey, Lieutenant Comiskey. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, cool. Marshall Cummings then with the Aggressor Squad. Next to him, Tyler Grizzle. The other squad with the Flamers, it's Nate Miller, is the sergeant with that squad. And then James has one supporter here, a sergeant for the Hellblasters. That is Sam Hermes, so he's in twice. He's twin.
Yes.
Two of them together. Okay. And then we have onto the Intercessors, Donald Hammer, he's a regular Space Marines. Phil Marshall, Commander Baneblade, and the sergeant is Ray Cross. He's been in charge of a squad for quite a while. And then squad members here on the other squad, Peter Nestro, the Zoid Forge, and then Shay Strait, and they can keep track of their progress on the board. Heroism or being devoured.
So I've got 2 units of Intercessors as well. Each of the combat squads is equipped with a grenade launcher, auxiliary grenade launcher, and he's got a power sword, or WYSIWYG, and the other one just has a close combat weapon. And then we've got 2 units of Inceptors, so it's 2 units of 3. And that there is commanded by Daniel Baker. That's those 2 squads there. I have a Redemptor Dreadnought, and Maxfield Knuckles is going to represent that particular model today. It has the heavy plasma incinerator, underslung onslaught Gatling cannon, and twin bolters, storm bolters, and the Icarus rocket pod. Then I've got 3 Predator Annihilators.
So good to see them on the board.
Yeah, and it's good news for them is if I roll a 1 for damage, I get to re-roll.
Okay.
So it'd be quite nice. I think it's only 1 dice to re-roll, but better than nothing, I suppose. I can't complain. So the Annihilator pattern Predator is equipped with Sponson las cannons and the twin las cannon on the top, hunter killer missiles as well, and storm bolters as well. All WYSIWYG, so what you see there is what they've got. And yes, I've got 2 patrons. Thank you for reminding me, brother. We have Paul David Gray in command of this one here, and we have Kieran Dix in command of that Predator there.
All right, so that's James's list. Great to see Guilliman here. Great to see the Predators. Looking forward to this one. We'll see how they cope, though, against the highly adapted, highly effective
I can't wait to
Tyranofexes with their Rupture cannons. Hoping for a good exchange of firepower here. I reckon we'll prevail, but James places some confidence.
Confident?
In the firstborn
We
Predator
know
Annihilator.
we have faith.
And that reminds me, brother.
Oh, yes.
Viewing audience, prepare to turn down the volume, because I'm about to do my quote.
Okay, done.
Courage and honor, we march on the crag, and we shall know no fear.
Right.
Yeah.
Brimming with confidence. Confident in the light of the Emperor's blessing, the Space Marines prepare for war. James has some army group members to call out here. We'll call those out as the game goes along. James will call upon some dice to help him out during the battle. At full strength, fresh and ready for war. James at his best mood at this stage. It usually goes downhill unless he starts prevailing and winning here against the Tyranids. He'd love to purge the Xenos from the sector. We'll see if he can do it. We'll take a look at scenario and deployment next. Alright, so we have a mission here. It's Vital Ground is the primary mission. Chilling Rain for the mission rolls, no further effects, and then Hammer and Anvil for deployment. So Tyranids deploying here. Their deployment zone marked by the orange dice. No Man's Land, and then the red dice marking the deployment zone for the Ultramarines. For Vital Ground, it is the control of an objective marker in your deployment zone will give you 2 points. This is turn 2 onwards. For each objective marker in no man's land is worth 5 points. That's for each one. And then if you control the opponent's home objective, if the Tyranids are able to grab that one, it's worth 6 victory points. So it's evenly spread. It's turn by turn, turn 2 onwards. It's a good reward for the no man's land objectives. Really good if you really can dominate the centre of the table. And you should be able to go on to win the game. Both of us are going to go for the random draw on secondaries. And then objectives on the board. There's one dead centre, appropriately right at this Chaos Gate. Brilliant theme here for this game. 2 further objectives in no man's land. We're happy enough for this to go on top of this rocky outcrop. The other one's just over there. And the home objective each. This one tucks nicely behind the terrain for James. And then the one across here next to this terrain piece for the Tyranids. For terrain, we're going to play the hard edge on these. And we're going to play them as obscuring. So like the hard edge across here, just to give us a nice breakup for the board. So this one, the volcano, this piece, that structure across there that you can see through the gap, that large structure across there, and also the gate as well. We'll play the hard edge on that for obscuring. So a nice even spread of obscuring terrain across the board. Then for the other smaller rocky outcrops, it's not obscuring, but we'll play those where you can gain cover from the units hidden behind and so on. So that's terrain. We have both armies ready to go. Missions ready. We'll now start alternating placing units on the board next. Right, so I mentioned the battle mat and terrain that we're using in this game. So battle mats from GameMat.eu. 6x4 in size. We've marked this one up across here as the boundary for our regular games of 10th edition. You can get a hold of this one in the 60x44. Also using the Lava Rocks pre-painted terrain set from GameMat.eu as well. So that's these larger rocky outcrops, a number of archways and structures there as well, filling out the board. You can check out GameMat.eu for your suppliers of battle mats, all shapes and sizes, and then pre-painted terrain sets available from them as well. Link below. There's also a discount code, 11% off across the store. You're right, so deployment's done for both sides. A bit of a contrast going on here. James is going to flank and deep strike with a lot of stuff. But Tyranids deploying most of their army on the board. So, aware that James could start flanking, we've placed our softer stuff in the middle. So, 2 big units of termagants across here, a squad of 10 just behind. So, all within 6 inches of Big Mama, who's across here. Then sheltering, trying to protect from these predator annihilators. We have the Assimilator. I was going to say annihilator, it's an assimilator. 2 of the Tyranid across here, Gut B on this one, and then Nate Miller on Magnetron. 1 Carnifex on the extreme left-hand side, and then across the other side, the other Tyranid, the Swarm Lord, nicely sheltered away, and a Carnifex as well. I don't want that in exposed position, I'm just going to hide it here for now. Because I think Carnifexes will be a pretty easy kill for Predator Annihilators. Raveners in Deep Strike for us. Then for the Ultramarines, Guilliman's across here. A little bit lonely, there's not too many with him, but he's anchoring here at the back. Squad of Intercessors on the objective, and then the Noble Dreadnought with them as well. So that's them in the middle, then round, I'll just go around James's side here. He stacked up the Predators in this corner, I think, to create a good field of fire across in this direction. Intercessor squad across here taking shelter. So the reasoning here, James is flanking force, that's the aggressors. The 2 squads of 3 Akarans with 1 of them. Lieutenant has joined the Hellblasters. They're going to flank and obviously deep striking in as per usual with the 2 squads of 3 Inceptors. James is saying he's got no transports. We're playing end to end. So to make progress up the board, and he's going to flank with units just to get them up the table nicely to go after.
That's what they're good at.
Yeah, to go out, and it's the ambush element to it as well, especially with Hellblasters here as James seeks to take those central objectives. We're both aware that it is a crucial battle for the centre of the board. All right, then, do you want to go first or second?
Oh.
Second might help you, because if I move out, then I'll be
Yeah,
exposed. So
second.
I don't think James is too worried. For the Tyranids, if I move out, I could get early shots. I reckon I can. He's rolling up anyway. He's an impatient Imperial player. The 5, it's beatable. Not today, though. Space Rangers going first. Turn 1 to the Ultramarines coming up next. Alright, so movement here for the Ultramarines on their first turn. Overwhelming Force and Cleanse is the two secondaries in play. James has gone aggressive here and he's shifted over to his left-hand side, spearheaded by the Predator Annihilators. You can see them moving along the flank to catch good flanking fire against these Tyranid monsters immediately in this battle. Intercessors on the move, advancing this squad moving around. Guilliman surging forwards as well, and the Dreadnought following up. Also, Intercessors have sticky objectives, so they'll claim that and they can move off and it'll still count as under James's control. He's after my monsters here. He's got a line of sight with those Predators on a number of targets, including Big Mama. Okay, so movement's done. The real shift over to this side and to pour down firepower in this direction is the plan. We'll see how effective it is. Begin firing. All right, James has got line of sight with the Dreadnought. All his weapons are out of range, but the Macroplasma Incinerator is in range, is in line of sight of that Carnifex across there. So here we go.
So I'm going to call upon a Patreon, Nate Miller.
Okay. Number of shots.
It's got Macroplasma Incinerator. It's got D6 plus 1 attacks.
Okay.
1.
Plus 1.
But
yes.
Guilliman can spend a CP for 0 CP cost.
Right.
Within 6 inches. Gets to re-roll that for free.
Go ahead. That's helpful. He's rolled a 1 again. Oh.
Okay, 2 shots.
Go. Now, keep your head up, James. Chin up, lad. Go.
Hitting on
3s.
3s. 1 hit.
Guilliman doesn't have a reroll 1 bubble.
No, that's all gone. That's gone now.
Sad.
Strength is 9.
Toughness 9. 4 up for a wound.
4 to wound. No wound.
No wound coming through. All right. So, nothing so far. Next is some bolt rifle shots. Going to try and pick off Gaunts. Dakar. Couple of hits. James not off to the best of starts here. No. A wound comes through. -1, right?
Yeah.
Bit of cover. And we block on a 5.
Rinse and repeat.
Screeches back in defiance. Got to do better than that to punch this chit in, James. Remember, this is a highly adapted Tyranid force, even with anti-magnetization technology.
Yeah. Hitting on 3s. Bit better.
Okay.
2 wounds. AP -1.
Oh, he's going to get 1. Yep.
Gets 2.
Gets 2. Which squad was this? This one?
Front one, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Guilliman is going to shoot. Same target. He has got the Hand of Dominion, Rapid Fire 2, range 30.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s. All hit. Strength 6.
2s to wound.
2 wounds. AP -2.
6s. That's the way to do it. 2
damage.
more Gaunts slain. Good for you, Guilliman.
Right. So that's that done. Annihilators.
You've got to get onto them at some point. Here we go. 3 Predator Annihilators. I'm presuming they've all got targets.
Yes.
Right, so bear in mind we said this piece across here is not obscuring. So James does have an angle through to Big Mama. We'll get cover. Yeah, so I'm presuming las cannon on top, 2 sponsor las cannons and a hunter killer missile.
Hunter killer first.
Right, commit this to a friend. This could be glorious. It's the Chris Comiskey Mama.
Big Comiskey, it is.
Mama Comiskey.
Chris Comiskey's dice.
Oh, weird.
So Hunter Killer. It is hitting on. If I get the Predator card, Hunter Killer missile, 1 shot hitting BS2 plus.
Oh, there's 2s. Mm.
And 2 is
2
what I
he
needed.
gets.
Strength is 14.
3s to wound. 2. Failed. Hunter killers have a habit of not getting through.
Right, so I've got 2 las cannons.
Yeah, 2 spons and las cannon shots. Needing 3s.
Both hit.
Okay.
Strength 12.
Toughness 11.
1 wound.
1 makes it through. -3.
-3.
-2 for cover, so I can go to a 4+. I'll just wing it here with one of my usual dice. Yeah.
D6 plus 1 damage.
Oh, the dice. I could command reroll. Yeah, go on then. Ah, it makes it through. Okay.
5 damage.
5 plus 1?
Yep.
6 damage. That is a good hit. Drop it down to 10 wounds. Mama's in trouble.
Sorry, it's I rolled a 4.
Oh, 4, sorry.
Yeah, 5 damage, yeah. Linked.
Oh, there's a last can on top. Oh, man, she's in trouble.
Hitting on 3s.
Missed on a 1. Oh, he knows how important it is. Oh, frustration immediately on this first turn of the game.
To wound, it'd be wounded as well.
Oh, boy. Right, you're going to have to go to the next Predator. I take it the second Predator can see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Big Mama, she's still alive,
Hunter
but...
killer.
James just needs a
Everything
break.
into it.
He needs a break. He needs a break.
Rolled a 1 again.
1 again. How many times? Oh, boy.
Because I've already used my command reroll.
Yes.
For free.
There's a marker on Guilliman, by the way. It's the non-assimilator's ability where he can go after him and reroll hits and win rolls for the game. Pick an enemy unit.
Right. That's the Hunter
Kingslayer
killer.
game.
Next up is the 2 las cannons.
Right.
Come on. 1 hit.
3s to wound.
3s to wound. That's a 5.
Okay.
AP -3.
4 up to block. I'll call upon a patron this time. It is important. Carl Roden for his tyrannic chitinous armour. 4+, come on. Oh, holds. Oh, that's annoying for James. That is annoying.
Twin las cannon.
He knows these Tyranids will shoot back.
Hit you.
Lascan shot coming through.
Wounded you.
Wounded. It's going to be another
minus.
4+. Stick with Carl Roden for this one. Come on, Kyle. Defy the Astartes. Ah, it goes through.
D6 plus 1 damage.
Go ahead.
7.
7. Oh, boy. Down to 4 wounds left. Mama. In trouble. Oh, dear me.
Oh, it should have died.
Yeah, the odds were in James's favour here, but she's left alive. Anything else? We reckon the other, that's those 2 predators across there. I reckon this one doesn't have angle, and James is just going to use it to go against the Tyrannifex. Just hold it right there. Oath of moments on here. James had a lapse of concentration. He builds himself up for these games. He even got his special Guilliman gold-plated pathetic coin to remind him, and still forgets. 2 hunter killer missiles. They both missed, so James will reroll both of those. I think she's going to go. 2 hits.
2 hits. Strength 14.
3s to wound. 1 and
wound.
1 comes through.
Yeah, 1 comes through.
Are you -3 with that? It is as well. Oh, it's too strong. Carl Roden.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4+. Yeah. No, I'm going to go. Can't lose her
D6
straight away.
Damage.
Be caught out here by these predators.
4 up. 2.
And
Down
1.
to 1. 2 wounds left.
1 wound left. Right? You scored 3 in total.
No. That's the hunter killer. It's
Yeah.
D6 damage.
All right, back up to 2.
Yeah. Now the las cannon.
The one last cannon that missed.
That missed. Okay. Rerolling.
Breathe.
Yes, I got it.
3s to wound.
3s to wound.
He's nearly there. I know what's disrupting his dice. At the Chaos Gate.
Oh, serves me right forgetting.
Nearly there. Oh boy, that was a chance to bring her down. Any other firepower? I think. Oh no, yeah, of course there is. Yeah, got the other Predator, which we've established that it can see the Tyrannifex, so James can unleash.
I can't see the.
Turbigon. Nope. Right, fair's fair. We've checked and checked and checked. James does have line of sight. I take it you do want to fire at Mama.
Yeah, but the question is, do I split fire?
Oh please,
I can do some damage.
that is the ongoing question on this channel. Many who split fire regret it.
Much must be risked in war.
Do I guarantee the kill? Well, I'm going to save the hunter killer and just do everything into Big Mama, except for the hunter killer.
Will he regret that choice? We
It's
shall
the
see.
oath of moment that trumped it.
Sure, you'll be fine. Go
I'm going to
ahead.
remember this time, and I'm going to dedicate this to Sam Hermes.
Okay.
Both of the patrons are used as Silver Star members of the Army Group.
So you can support James over on his Patreon page, membership over on his channel. Check him out for more Guard and Ultramarines content.
2 las cannons, Spartans. 2 hits. 3s. Both wounded.
Oh, come on.
AP -3. You do have cover.
Come on, Kyle. Blocked. Come on, Kyle. He's done it. No. One more.
One more. Hitting on a 3+. 2. Reroll or
Oath of moment. Don't roll a 1 or a 2. 5. Okay, next one.
Strength.
3+. Don't roll a 1 or a 2. And if you had fired the hunter-killer missile,
I would have hit you.
We all know what's going to happen here.
Fouled.
Foul to wound. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, she lives. Thanks, Carl. Epic. Oh, boy. Carl Roden. Well done. Tyranid player. So he says. And we've used his... Oh, no. He's on the Discord, actually. He shares Tyranid stuff. I think he paints High Fleet Leviathan. On the Discord, if you remember, you can share all your images, your own battle report images from war games that you've played and so on. Sharing lists, all sorts going on over on the Discord page. Everyone that's a member, everyone that's a patron can join us over on Discord. So, firepower complete, turn finished.
Yeah, no charges.
Okay. No charges taking place. Mama's escaped by a Kreutz whisker here. She's still alive, but grievously wounded. The one thing you learn in life, don't pick on someone's mum. And that's what James has done. So, Mama's friends with big guns are going to go after James here. We'll wrap up the turn and prepare to go on to Tyranid turn 1. He's never faced 3 Tyranifexes before playing the Ultramarines, and it's a fresh opportunity to face the might of Magnetron. Are your Predator Annihilators magnetized? Okay. Alright, so turn comes to an end. Cleanse has been dumped. Overwhelming force has been kept. And no points to be picked up. Very early stage here. That was a great opportunity with those Predator Annihilators. The potency is with them. Especially if you can combine it with Oath of Moment. We almost saw James pull it off. Did pass some cheesy cover saves, though, thanks to the Carl Roden Patronic dice. So keeping Big Mama alive. She needs to get out of trouble fast, or she will be dead. So we'll try and get her out of trouble, and then try and engage those predators. We can't allow them to gain firepower superiority on this table. So Tyranids, we can match that firepower, I think, with these. But the question is, can I get angles? We've got line of sight blocking terrain across here. So too is this. So angles are going to be tight, trying to find our targets. So we're going to the first turn of the game for the Tyranids. I think we're going to see a long-range firepower exchange initially in this battle. Turn 1 for the Tyranids coming up next. Okay, so movement here for the Tyranids on turn 1. Cards drawn in secure no man's land and capture enemy outpost. So go for James's objective, not much chance. Secure no man's land, I think we've done that already. So we've moved out here with these units. Let's capture 1 or 2 objectives in no man's land, which is our mission anyway in this game. Movement's not entirely complete here because James has just interrupted with Overwatch, which we will resolve in just a moment. This Tyranifex has moved around. It's got line of sight through to a couple of the Predators. Rolled a 6 here for an advance, so easily got up to here. And we're playing vertical line coming down, so I've got 3 inches on this, so that objective's been captured. The 2 Gaunts units have surged ahead. So too is this Carnifex dashing across here, rolled a 5 for its advance. And then there's decisions to make with these units, these 2. And then I was about to move her, and then James has gone for Overwatch. So it's the Paul David Gray dice. Mm-hmm. No, the Paul David Gray tank.
Yep.
Searching for 6s. Now, it could be doable because Oath of Moment's still on that model.
Dedicated to Daniel Baker, Bronze Star member, the Army Group.
Right.
So
I've got a bad feeling about
the
this.
Twin Las Cannon, the reason why I wanted to do Overwatch against the Turgons is because I get to re-roll failed hit rolls.
Yeah.
Because the Oath of Moment is still triggered.
It's worth it.
6s. Re-roll.
No. Just one good hit could do it. No.
And a Twin Las Cannon.
Single shot.
Yes.
Ah, come on. And your wound is re-rollable.
Rerollable.
For twin linked. 3 up.
Yes.
Got it.
AP -3.
Right, so half a chance of stopping your turn to the artist formerly known as Vij. 4+. I'm dead if I don't stop this.
Yes!
Come on, reroll. I'd rather stay alive. Hold facing 4. Held him off. Just about. Oh boy. Okay, so we'll move Big Mama. She can get out of the way and the other units can move as well. Alright, so movement done. Shifting across this direction with the simulator. Tucking into here to offload some firepower. Basically replacing the spot where the Turbogon was. She's then backed off over to here. I think her days are numbered. She's got 2 wounds left. James can still draw a line of sight. Plus she's got these flanking units as well. But I'm trying to give it the best chance I can to try and survive. It's good shooting from James. Really has crippled the Turbogon. And it's affected the way she's conducting herself on the board. As we've seen this move here. That's everything done. But I have drawn a line of sight with all 3 of the Tyranid here. So prepare for the opening salvo from them. Movement's done. Shooting phase next. So we'll turn to Nate Miller, Tyranid player. We'll double stack it onto the Nate Miller allocation here. We're going to fire at that Predator over there. I think Paul David Gray's, I think. Oh, what's he going to do? Is he going to pop smoke? He is going to pop smoke. Okay. He throws his hands up in disgust. Yeah, it's stratagem. I just used it here, look. Swarm guided salvo. I was just checking when I can use it, because James has played a stratagem, but I can't see any restriction. 1 Tyranid monster from your army. It's been selected to shoot this phase. At the end of that phase, ranged weapons equipped with models in the unit have the ignores cover ability, and until the end of the phase, each time model in that unit makes an attack, you can ignore all modifiers to that ballistic skill characteristic, and any or all modifiers to the hit roll.
So you're still be hitting on 2s?
3s. I moved. None can defy Magnetron. He's extremely attracted to vehicles, especially magnetized ones.
It's been a stratagem.
What else could you do?
Armour of Contempt.
Armour of Contempt. Right, you could. Cool, battle of the stratagems here. I'm out of CP. James has got 1 left. Be striking your AP -4, ignoring cover, so you'll cut straight through the armour. Armour of Contempt to give you a 6-up save. Just accept your fate. If I can hit. Just double stack Nate Miller dice. He's going to play it.
Let fate decide.
3s. If I get 2 hits, there's trouble. Magnetron. Oh, he's been switched on for sure on a 6. James can't stand it, but...
You moved!
Oh, reverse the polarity. There we go. He's the magtrometer is.
Can't just say this.
Powering up.
Can't just say this, brother.
What?
It's the most stupidest conversion I've ever witnessed.
No, he's adapting. This is full-on Tyranid adaptation here. So we're going to try and wound you now. Toughness.
Toughness 10.
Oof, it's almost 2s to wound. Check here. Strength 18. Yeah. 3s. Come on. Oh, 5 and 6. That's insane, right? So it goes straight through. AP -4, ignoring armor, ignoring cover. No, 2 saves are 6 up. You played it. Armor of Contempt.
Oh, yes, of course, yeah.
Oh, this is your chance. James, at least James is in with a chance to deny this. Marshall Cummings searching for any 6 on 2 dice. Come on.
You rolled boxcars.
Yeah, I rolled 6 and a 5 and a 6.
It's my turn to roll boxcars.
Yeah, you can do it.
Marshall Cummings, here we go.
Anything you want to say before you roll? Some kind of chant, some kind of desperate plea to the Emperor?
Give me the glory.
Yeah, go. Ah! He's got one.
I got one.
Look at
Paid off.
I thought what a waste of time our contempt would be. All right, so we'll go for just 2d6 damage. 7 wounds.
Okay, that paid
And
off.
what would it have been? Another 7. Dead. Oh boy.
So...
Patience, my magnetronic friend.
In a way... So 7 down to 4.
It's a bit of pride. I've got my 3 big tanks, my big guns. James has got his big tanks with his big guns. So it's kind of
How
a
many wounds have you got?
3-on-3 game here. Me?
Yeah.
16.
Yeah, same as a Land Raider.
Okay.
Skill.
Yep.
As a NID against a Space Marine.
Yes. We're better trained.
Tyranid
He's
is
complaining
not
about the
trained.
stat line. Hold on, hang on a second. My stat line's better, but what is the points?
How many points is
Yeah.
it?
170, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're about probably 150,
I will
140.
check how many points is in credit.
That's right. That'll help James here as he comes to terms with the might of Tyranid firepower. All right, so Megatron's done the best he can, denied by Armour of Contempt and a prayer to the Emperors. So we're going to go to the Tyranids over on this flank. To spend ensuring command of him. We'll go straight into the only one we can see, which is the front Predator this time, with him. Now, I didn't move. We sat still, so we'll be striking on 2s.
130 points.
Oh, 130. Well, there you go. There you go. We'll go Travis and Jen. Tyranids. Well, Jen first with 1 shot. This is 2-shot weapon, but we'll do 1 each here. So Jen says, missed. Travis hits just about. Okay, well, nothing we can do. So carrying on with Travis, 3 up. Goes through. AP -4.
Goes through.
James in the open. 2d6 damage. 7 wounds again. It's dropping down to 4. Armor's been ripped away in chunks, but no destruction yet. We'll go into the same target and try and finish him off with this one. It's moves. This is Gut B in command. So 2 shots here from Nicholas Lucas for this one. Needing 3s. Oh, needing 3s. This is my last chance to get you. It does go through. There is cover in between this time, so James will get a 6-up save.
Paul Evergrey, come on. Bronze Star member.
Another 6 and James will be really happy.
Come on, Paul. No.
No.
2.
2d6, I think you're going to go.
No.
3! Oh, come
One
on.
left.
No, that one. Front one. It's the front one we can see.
One wound left.
Yeah, crazy. There's nothing I can do. I don't think there's nothing I can do. No. Nothing. We'll just have to leave it as it is. We've failed to destroy those predators. Well, James will get a salvo with all 3 of those. I think. We'll check. I don't think there's anything else in range. We'll double check here. I think Stinger salvos are too far away. They're range 18 from that Tyrannifex, and it's most of our firepower done. Bit of shooting to come from the Gaunts. That's about it. I'm going to shoot at Guilliman with these. So there's no reason why I can't.
Okay.
Oh,
It's fine.
can I?
Yeah, of course you can. There's only toughness 9.
If I cause a single wound, it'll be humiliating, and I'll be happy enough with that one. So, we're too far away from Mama, so we lose our lethal hits. We would have had lethals. But we've hit a load of times. Wow. Strength 5.
Toughness 9.
5 swooned. And it's whole facing 2. 1 save. We force him to make a save. That's humiliating enough. Passed.
Humiliating. What's that?
3 shots from the back that couldn't reach him onto a couple of Marines. 2 hits. And a wound. 3-up save. It's all pride here. Passed. And then 2d6 auto hits with my Torrent Strangle Webs on Guilliman. He's been hit 9 times. Sounds really good. And we have devastating wounds. 6s. Come on, get him. You're off, pride. Look at that. We've got him. A wound caused on Guilliman himself.
Feel no pain of 2+.
Okay. Cool, I'm happy about that. We've actually wounded the man. All right, so 1 wound taken on him.
Got 9 wounds to go.
9 wounds left. Dear me. Right, okay. So firepower. The others, this is the obscuring terrain, so nothing from them. He's too far away. We've checked range across there, out of range. Too far away. Everything's resolved. Right, firepower finished here for the Tyranids. They have failed in their task of bringing down predators.
I'm happy.
James has all 3 in play. That's good enough. Damage coming through. There's a chance for him to unleash another salvo. Plenty of targets that he can now see. We've drawn a line of sight to him. He can draw a line of sight back to us. So the exchange of firepower continues. End of turn, we'll calculate and see if any points have come through for the Tyranids. So, yeah, not too bad. Points coming through. Secure no man's land was achieved. Grabbing these 2 objectives, getting ourselves to the centre of the ball. 5 points coming through. So, Tyranids off the mark here. 5 points to 0. Very, very early stages of this game. I am unnerved by the Ultramarines because of their survival across there, but also James has a potent chunk that can turn up and really affect the game. There's 10 Hellblasters itching to get onto the board, and aggressor squads which will lay down a blanket of Dakar and Flame. James is going to be cooking up some Tyranids, I'm sure. We're going to the second turn of the game here. Things may well start to heat up as we go into the second turn for the Space Marines coming up next. Right, so moving for the Ultramarines on their second turn. James has been frustrated by the Tyranids here because we've done a sneaky thing with a deep striking rapid ingress move for 1 CP. I'll cover this now. So we drop the Raveners in there, just within range of the objective, snatched it away from James, which has antagonised and annoyed him. But anyway, he's made a further surge across in this direction. Cards drawn is behind enemy lines and overwhelming force, which is still in play from turn 1. Predators, slight adjustments with them. This one's got itself in range of the objective. These 2 lined up. James once again has targets. We're going to use this opportunity to try and bring down some of these Tyranid monsters. Just outside my deployment zone, turning up here with the Hellblasters, supported by the Flamer Aggressor Squad. The other squad James has kept off. Captain Akaran stayed off, and the Inceptors have stayed off as well. Guilliman leading the Intercessors, both squads surging through in this direction, angered and antagonised as well by the wound that was caused from a strangle web. Dreadnoughts tapped into the terrain, so it can see through to those. I'm just going to have to weather the storm if James does decide to go after them and be distracted away from firing in that direction. That's movement done here for the Space Marines. Taking the fight to the Tyranids, which I think is the right approach, but Tyranids proving to have tricks of their own. We've also backed off 4 inches of our Skulking Horrors. Once per turn ability, after you've moved, you can back away d6, just to try and create a bigger gap between ourselves and Guilliman. Right, so back to these Predators. One of the advantages I'd say with Predators, James, is you've invested points in 3. Because they're so cheap, the rest of your army is still a good size. So I like them.
Guilliman's 390.
Yeah, and you've got Guilliman in the list, and your list is still pretty big.
350 points.
350 points?
I think so, yeah.
Wow. So we've done 35 points of damage then. 10 wounds, 10%.
He gets back up on a 3+.
Oh, does he? Oh, right, okay. One of those don't roll a 1 or a 2 rolls. James loves them ones. Okay. His favourite. Right, so I think we've got Predator Firepower going into Big Mama. James is still going after her. Dear me.
This was the one that... Which one was... That didn't fire the Hunter Killer.
You might be on -1 to hit rolls. I'm just wondering.
Yeah.
Okay. So 4s to hit them.
Yes.
All right, so James will pick a friend.
Kieran Dix.
Okay.
Bronze Star member of the Army Group.
So we're going to have moments of joy here if James gets these hits, or cries of despair if he misses. 4 ups then with 2 las cannon shots.
Maximum firepower. And the Storm Bolt is going to go into...
Those. Oh, them ones. Right,
Yeah.
okay.
Actually, no, we'll go into them. We'll try and kill the troops.
Okay.
So, 2 Sponson las cannons.
Sorry, but Snake Eyes of all the rolls that you could roll in the world. It's a Snake Eyes. Right, you got one other shot with that tank. Just try and get a hit. 4+ on 1 dice. Oh, I've missed again. Oh.
I'm going
Okay.
to do...
Dear me. This Oath Moment's not on her, by the way. James has switched it out to the Terrain effects on the right-hand side.
Brother. Hold on.
Oh, we've got line of sight with another one.
Hold on, brother. I'm going to spend a command reroll because of Guilliman.
Whoa. Oh, for free. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can try and hit on a 4+.
Yeah, this is free CP, so...
Okay. Guilliman's going to direct the shot.
Come on, for the Emperor.
3, it's better, but still misses. Ah, dear me. Right. What can you do? Right, James is going to turn to the Hellblasters now. He's tired of rolling single-shot weapons. He's going to go for a volley. Much better.
Supercharge.
Supercharger with the Hellblasters. We'll zoom in so you can see them. They're over there. There they are. Full squad of 10. Dangerous. And James is going to go after the Tyrannifex set.
I'm going to play... Oh, have I got another stratagem? Yes, I have.
Got 1 CP left.
Ignores cover.
Okay, yeah, I'm gathering a little
1
bit of cover.
CP. Yeah.
1 CP to ignore cover. He means business here. Bring the monsters down, James.
Oh, add 1 to the armor penetration characteristic as well.
On top of that?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hitting on 3s.
He's got Oath of Moment on there as well.
And that's they're lethal hits as
Because
well.
of the lieutenant as well.
Yeah.
God, he's stacking up the abilities here. This is professional soldiery.
We are the Adeptus Astartes.
He's liking this. He's rolled a horrific amount of
hold on
1s
a
and
second.
2s, but it's just obscured by some of the other results.
Not sustained hits, I don't think.
You're on hit rolls, James. Come on, you've got Oath of Moment.
I know.
God, they've nearly all hit. Wow. Man, we're in trouble. We're in huge trouble.
Strength of
9?
9.
5 to wound. The lethal hits, though, James has got a pile of auto wounds coming through. 5 to 6 is going to make a massive, massive difference.
Another 3.
Yeah, add them in. Huge
AP
difference.
-4.
Lieutenant's a brilliant option to go with those.
AP minus 4.
On how many?
Yeah, I need to do gets hot for each one of those as well.
Sure. How many? Looks like
You've
11.
got 11 wounds, but I've got to do my hazardous test.
Yeah, you
on
do
each
it.
model.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to roll. What's your total AP minus then?
4.
-4?
Because of Storm of Fire.
Ignoring
And
cover?
ignoring cover, yeah.
We're dead.
Until the end of the phase, ranged weapons equipped by models in your unit have the ignores cover ability if your unit is under the effects of the Devastator Doctrine. Oh, no.
Ah, you're not under Devastator
I'm
option.
not. Shall I put that CP back?
No, you can still ignore cover though.
Oh, yeah, so AP minus 3 then. Yeah, I may as well do that.
Oh yeah, so I go to 5 ups then.
So it's an extra bonus Devastator Doctrine.
Yeah. Do you know what? We have survived because of the extra bit of cover. 12 damage.
Yeah.
Drop it down to 4 wounds left.
Hazardous test.
Uh-oh. Yeah, just roll them all together. And
1
he's
are
rolled.
lost, 2 are lost. 3 pluses they get to shoot.
Aha!
Yep.
That's a built-in ability that they have.
Yep, built-in ability they have.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, 1s and 2s.
Rapid fire? No, just single shot.
No, it's to activate the...
Oh, to try and get them to shoot in the first place. Gotcha. All right, failed. So 2 models can be removed, and serious trouble with the Tyranifex, but refusing to die at this point.
3d6 auto hits.
Yeah, this is the Flamer Aggressors. Closest eligible target, bit of AP minus. He's rolled, oh boy, 17.
17 hit.
Hits. Space Marines going about their business very seriously here against the Tyranids. I want to bring them down as effectively as possible. Was a real good volley from the Hellblasters, and just a bit of aggressor support to finish off their target.
Toughness. High.
11, yeah.
4 wounds.
4 and -1.
At AP minus 1. Because you're the closest eligible target.
3 plus. Pass them all except 1. So you knock her down to 3 wounds left. Tyranifex is a tough customer here, showing great durability. All right, James has another Predator. It's that one over there. It still has a Hunter-Killer missile. Fire it, James. Just kill it.
Hunter-Killer.
Oh, no. To Mama?
To Mama.
Okay. She's actually obscured by these, the terrain, that terrain piece across there. So we're saying it's a no shot.
The Carnifex.
Oh.
The rest of the firepower will go into there.
Okay, you're splitting fire. I shall pass no comment. No, carry on. Just don't let me.
Well, actually, no. Do you know what? I might as well just fire it.
Fire everything across there. Yes, do a good job.
So Hunter-Killer will do the damage on a 3 plus. It rolled hit. It's hitting on a 2 plus normally.
If a target's got to go, you put everything into it and make sure it's dead. It seems to be the better path we're finding in games. Split fire is awful risky.
Dedicate. Maxfield Knuckles.
He's burning for his patronic friends.
Star member.
Okay.
So hitting on a 3. -1 because of damage bracket. 4 is a hit.
3's to wound.
Strength 14. Wounded.
Nice.
AP -3.
-3, bit of cover.
Yep.
4 up save. Michael Fry will take him. Space Marine solid enough. If we can pass, we do. Blocked. There's more work to be done to bring this thing down. Stick with the Michael Fry dice for this one.
2 Sponson las cannons.
Okay. 4s. 2 2s. Oh. Last chance. Twin las cannon on top. 6 is a hit. 3's to wound.
3's to wound.
And it's re-rollable, built in for twin linked.
Oh,
Got it.
Hold on. The 2 Sponsons get to reroll.
Have another go, yes, because of Oath of the Moment. And he turns one of those into a hit, try and wound with that. And all of a sudden you've got 2 wounds coming through. Oh dear, 2 saves. They're both the same,
In -3.
-3, then cover. So 4 ups again. Michael Fry says, oh, Space Marine player. Oh boy.
I can't believe it.
Just to be clear, these Patronic dice, they're not weighted or they're not adjusted in any way. They're just normal dice, but they're special. They're from supporters who can declare their allegiances, and we try and match them up as best as possible. Although I did take a Space Marine player there, Michael Fry dice being used to block that damage coming through 3 times in a row. She should be dead, but she's survived. Does the other Predator that's just behind have line of sight? I'm sure James wanted to fire it at other targets, though. But James can think about what he wants to use the 3rd Predator for. So, as James chews this one over, we do have bonus battle reports. It's on YouTube channel membership. Link below. Or you can go to the channel homepage, hit the join button. Most people go for Aspect Warrior level. That gives you access to all of the bonus content that we produce, including the extra battle reports. Some of those are real critical games. League has started early this season. The latest 2 games on membership is Black Legion Chaos Space Marines, Mike's attempt to retain the channel crown, Adeptus Mechanicus, 1 game, and then against the Aldari Craft Worlds as well in the 2nd battle. Those are exclusive to membership. When you sign up, you gain access to those games and you can check those out. And members, it helps support the channel. It really helps us keep the battle reports coming. So link below, or just go on the homepage, hit join, choose your tier, and you can support us through channel membership. Right, James was trying to see if he could get line of sight down here. It is tricky, but he wants to bring down the Tyranids effect. So he's going to go for shots from the 2nd Predator. It's the undamaged one there at the back. 2 Sponson las cannon shots.
Hitting on 3.
Don't commit to a friend. Just roll them as
I'm not going to
normal
blame
James,
anyone
normal,
except for myself.
Normal James dice. Here we go. This is James's dice rolling.
3s.
Double 6. Okay.
3s.
No, 2 2s. Boy,
Yes,
God.
I don't know.
He's rejected those dice.
3s.
They've been thrown out of the camp. 1.
Rerollable.
Because of Oath of Moment.
Moment.
Right, yeah, gotcha. Try again.
3's
3.
hit.
Yes, it is. Yes, because no damage. 3's to wound. Try again. Change the dice. Use a different dice.
Oh, I can't.
Okay, I know what you can do. Use this as Xenos dice. Do it. Take it. Roll it.
No.
It will bring you a good result. He's doing it. He's using the Xenos dice. 3! He's done it. See?
No, it's not fair.
Does it count? All right, roll one of yours then.
No, I've rolled it up to 6.
If you had have rolled your dice, what would you have got? Point proved. These are for sale if you want them. Or you can rent them, maybe. Okay, so what have you done? A wound?
Nothing. I failed to wound you.
You rolled a 3. The Xenos dice, that counts. That's fine.
No, it's not fair.
That's fine. That's the dice you rolled. I gave it to you. You took it.
Okay. Let the player have it.
Carry on.
I'll take that any day.
But I will block it on a Xenos dice.
You will.
I don't think I do this time. Failed. What can I do? There's nothing I can do.
It's twin linked, so I've managed to wound you.
Yeah.
It says AP minus.
Yeah. No, -2 cover. I needed a 4+. I failed, James. You've got him.
Oh.
Guys, stop. Sorry. I am so sorry about this.
You ignore the damage.
Resilient organism. Once per battle, an attack is allocated to this model. You can change the damage characteristic of that attack to 0, and he gives up, right? So you burn out that ability on her and keep her alive. A simple rule to the rescue. These Trinifexes, they're irritating James because he knows there's more of them out there. We're building them up for the next Tyranid Apocalypse. There's actually 5 have been painted now. There's 1 on my painting desk also. So we're getting towards that total of 10. Possibly some Bio-Titans as well, as the Tyranids start to get serious here for the big battles. So that's another reason why James is irritated by the Tyranids in this game, especially now boasting 3 out of these Trinifexes, and they're proven to be solid units for sure. Kill them all.
Get them out of my sight.
Redemptor Dreadnought's going to fire everything it's got into these. D6 +1/+1 again for blast with your main as
Winston
gun,
Atkins.
which is called a macro plasma incinerator.
Winston Atkins, Gold Star member of the Army Group.
D6 number of shots. If James rolls really well, he could wipe these.
Honourable 3.
3 + 2, 5 shots.
5 shots.
My aim is to keep 1 model alive, just to snatch the objective, pick up 6 points. If I can survive the Dreadnought, he can't hit me with anything else. We've deployed this side of the obscuring terrain. James can see them though because he's tapped in.
This is AP -4 as well.
We're toughness 5, so 3's to wound.
3 dead.
-4. And damage 3.
Yes.
Half the squad gone. That's some of our Autark friends here.
I'm going to...
Mike James, gone. Casper Kempf, gone. JP, that's JP's squad, so I'll just move his counter across onto... James is doing the music from...
Which movie?
Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Hazardous.
Hazardous on him, yeah.
Don't roll a 1. He's fine.
Okay. So halfway there, not too bad. I run through the rest of the options. I think there's 8 shots with the
8 shots.
Gatling.
The Gatling.
Need 3s.
Wow. Not bad. Strength 5.
4's to wound. 6s are good.
6, that's a devastating wound. And a wound.
A wound. I think I'd take a 3 up. So passed on a 4. So we'll take a wound. Knock one of these down to a 2. Okay.
Rapid fire. So it's 4 shots. Twin linked.
Okay.
All hit. Toughness 5. 5's to wound. Rerollable. 2 wounds.
3 ups. Another wound sneaks in.
Icarus Rocket Pod. You don't have to fly keyword or anything.
No.
D3. Icarus Rocket Pod is D3 shots.
Okay. A shot.
A shot. Hitting on 3+. Hits. Strength is...
3's to wound.
3's to wound. 3 is a wound.
Any AP minus going on with that?
Icarus Rocket Pod is AP -1.
I'll do.
It's strength 8 as well.
Yeah, Midnight Miniatures model removed from play. JP squad. Like so. They're taking a battering, but I want to pick up 6 points. That's why they've gone for the grab with those. But it's cost them dearly. Dreadnoughts caused some good hits against them. A bit of Dakar to go. James has got decisions whether he wants to fire down here and take out some of these, in which case I'll remove from the front, or leave it and go for the charge. Okay, so the rest of the firepower is resolved. Guilliman and the 2 intercessor squads not shooting at those, but firing at these and picking off a total of about 8 being brought down. Yeah, it was 8 removed from that squad. It's not too bad picking off them. Problem is the babies are separated from Mama. They're too far away, so she can't restore them as well. So that's disrupted things for the Tyranids. Won't be able to restore models next turn. Charges. Is Guilliman really going to go in? The Dreadnought? Oh, no way. Okay, just roll that one, James. If you get really, really high, we'll measure it up. No.
Hold on.
All right, checking the rules, James. taking the wound off of Guilliman, and we've put it onto this intercessor across here. Whilst James is in range of those units, he gets lone operative, and we would have shot him at over 12 inches away before James made his move. He was back there. Well.
Just double checking. So
Yeah, it was worth it.
You can't reroll charges or anything like that. So.
Okay, and is he going to charge by himself? Come on, no way.
Yeah.
No, what, Guilliman? We'll let James think about this one, whether to send the Primarch in against these termagants.
Operative.
Yeah, James is brave, but he's not reckless. Now there's a view looking through the warp gate with Guilliman on the other side. Not charging, he's going to stay within the shelter of his Marines. He'll keep pace with them and not surge ahead. He's brave, but not foolhardy. So any other charges taking place anywhere at all? Super stretchy charge with the aggressors to kill off the Tyrannifex. It's going to be a 9-inch charge, it must be. Oh, a bit further away. 6 it is.
6. You never know.
We've had them already in this game.
Boxcars.
No, 4 and 2.
Even
All right.
there's a 2. Cops dice.
Okay. All right, so no charges taking place, end of turn. Frustration for the Frustration for the Ultramarines in this game. We'll see if any points have come through for them.
Done.
All right, so just the 2 points coming through because at the start of James's command phase, or end of command phase, he held on to the home objective. Not now, though. Raveners have snatched it away from him, and Tyranid's positioned to pick up 5 points across here, 2 points for the home objective. So tactically, Tyranid's doing okay. And damage has been quite limited, kept the big monsters alive, although 2 of them suffering very heavy damage here, the Tervigon at the back and the Tyrannifex on the right, but they remain alive and they're still dangerous. We'll go on to turn 2 for the Tyranids next. Alright, so Tyranid turn 2, these monsters aren't going away, and they're coldly and calculatingly seeking these Ultramarines units. We'll see if we can do it. James has got some potent units to try and bring down. So, cards, engage on all fronts, that's table quarters, and behind enemy lines. Excellent news across here. 13 points picked up for primaries, 6 points, 5 points, 2 points across there. So, good news again. For the Tyranids as far as gathering points is concerned. A few potent charges lined up for them as well. And the main big guns are still active on the board. Holding the objective with the Carnifex for now. As advanced with the Tervigon and moved around here to shelter. Pulled back the damaged gaunts across to here to try and line up for repairs next turn. Advanced, rolled a 1, but got around to here with the Simulator. Backing off of these, but to lay down some firepower support. A Carnifex then emerged, went 8, got to here. James overwatched it with the Dreadnought, caused a wound, which is enough for us to then go ahead and get a surge. We're literally toe-to-toe with Guilliman. Guilliman about to take on his first monster. It's come right at him. This crazed creature heading straight for the Primarch himself. So showdown between those two. I'll zoom in here through the warp gate window. It's quite a sight. Guilliman lining up to fight against the great beast. James swears he'll cut off his head and hold it up to the rest of the Tyranid army. Then we've backed off with the Tyrannifex and then emerged from behind the rocks with the Swarmlord to take on the Hellblasters. So a few potent charges lined up for the Tyranids. We're going to their shooting phase next. Stinger salvos if they're in range, going after those. But the main gun, the Rapture Cannon, going after the Dreadnought as he's tapped into cover. We'll turn to Chris Comiskey for this one. 2 shots. It's Magnetron, James. Are you got any magnetized parts on that Dreadnought?
Yes.
Oh boy, he's in trouble. I'm going to magnetize up again. Switching on the magnetic. Oh, look at the polarities here all the way around. Go this way. There we go. He's hunting for his first victim. I'll be hitting you on 2s, wounding on 3s. Toughness? Yeah, you're tough enough. You're not toughness 9. You're better than toughness 9. So it'll be 3s to wound. You'll be on 2d6 damage -1 for that Dreadnought.
Yeah, Redemptor Dreadnought is...
You get some cover, I believe, so
10.
that'll help.
2 up armor.
Yeah, James can pop, play Armor of Contempt to try and help.
It's got an inbuilt -1 damage.
And that as well, yeah. He's going to use Armor of Contempt. It'll put him to a 4-up save. 2 shots and in 2s. Just about got our hits. 3s to wound. I'll let it go because it's a lower priority and James's save's pretty good. So I'm going to leave that and not command reroll. So one of these at -2 in total, 4-up save.
Give me a petrol.
Yeah, Sam Hermes with the Ultramarine dice.
Yes.
He's willing to help.
Yes!
Guard blocks on a 4.
Our contempt paid off. What would the damage have been?
Yeah. 4 with a -1. 4 damage. All right, Dreadnought's untouched. Stinger salvos is in range. 3s. 3s. 4 saves of 3+ on these Marines. One of them's already taken a wound. And the wound sneaks in, so Space Marine's going to be slain.
Peter Nastro.
Peter Nastro, all right. Quite straightforward. Going to fire and try and destroy the Predator that's on the objective. We've sat still. She's fresh as a daisy. In 2s. 2 hits. 3s to wound. Whoa, 1 makes it through. I said earlier on that we must do a good job when we get the chance. So I will command reroll. 3+. Yep. 2. -4. Bit of cover.
Boxcars.
Yeah, 6 required. This should be the demise of the first Predator here. It's got 4 wounds left. Blocked 1. Boy, oh boy, James did block 1 of those. So 2d6 damage. 8 wounds. Target destroyed. Does it detonate? This is the Paul David Gray Annihilator. No. Remove from play. 1 down. 2 left. So we're winning the exchange of the 3-on-3 anti-tank showdown here in this game. All right, the other one that moved. Going to put the Dakar into the Hellblasters, and then we're going to go for the big guns into the front Predator on 1 wound left. 2 shots, need 3s. She's seriously damaged. I'm going to pay a CP to ignore any modifiers to the hit roll, and ignores cover as well. Looking for 3s. 3s to wound. Got it. -4, goes straight through. Target destroyed. Ouch. Doesn't detonate. The damage would have been 5, but another Predator removed from play. Okay, removed from play. And who was that? That was Kierendix. All right, so there's 1 Predator left. 2-0 to the Tyranids here in this
You're going to win.
Penalty shootout. James is convinced we'll win now because Predators are being brought down. So James lamenting the loss of those Predators. They're cheap though, James. They're cheap. 130. Not very significant unit, to be honest. Yeah, 130. But anyway. We will, so we fired the main guns. Bit of Dakar, we said that was going into the Hellblasters. So that's going to be 8 shots. Then 3s. 3s again. 5 saves of 3+.
1 dies.
1 dies in a wound on
a 3+, I get to shoot.
Oh. Ouch.
Yep.
He does.
And we're in 12. I'm going to shoot him, supercharging.
Go ahead. 2 shots.
Yeah, it's got to put a wound on...
So take a model off, put a wound on another. 2 shots and in 3s.
Yep. 1 hit.
Okay, 5 to wound.
No wound.
No wound, all right. Going to fire all of these into this Marine squad that's already lost a model. They're all in range. They're all just clipping in range just about. 18 regular shots. It's a fresh squad. They're out of range of Big Mama, so just looking for 4s.
1 shot each.
Yeah, they're 1 shot each, yeah. 3s to wound. And it's 4 saves of 3+. And we got a wound on 1. Then we'll strike you with some Strangle Webs for 6 auto hits. 6s are great. There's 1. That's a devastating wound and a model slain.
That's the Zoid Forge.
Zoid Forge removed from play. Okay, victim of Strangle Web attack. I'm going to put my blinding venom. What's it called now? It's bioplasma. I'm going to put it into the face of Guilliman. I'm going to vomit all over him. Range 12. D3 attacks. 2 attacks need 5s because you're, lone operative, but you don't get stealth though. It's just forced to hit. I'm in range. I got 2 hits. Toughness
9.
Oh, toughness 9. Strength 7. A wound comes through. It's -2.
1.
1. All right. Damage of 6. Sorry, damage 1. It's okay. It's okay. Just stop tormenting him. Okay, so he drops down to 8 wounds left. Sorry, that wound didn't count from earlier on. So he's on 9. He's now taking his first official wound. Okay, looking around to see if there's any other firepower available. Yeah, there is. We'll go with the Swarm Lord. We'll put our attacks, though, into the aggressors. We'll go after them. It's like he's got a psychic attack. It's a psychic torrent. D6 plus 3 auto hits. So 8 hits. Sounds scary. Strength 5, though.
Toughness
6. 5 to wound. 1. -1.
4. So
Passed. All right. I think that's firepower finished. Not too bad here from the Tyranids. Taking out 2 of the Predators. That's good news. We're going to charges next. 2 potentially potent charges. So we'll go with that Carnifex first of all. We're going to play a stratagem called Massive Impact. It's basically tank shock to try and knock some wounds onto him. Roll up our charge. See how aggressive it is. Double 6. She goes screaming in. We'll just go dead ahead. Like so. And then with that impact, it's 6d6. And I think it's for each 4+. Yeah, 4+ is for mortal wounds. Take that against Guilliman. 2. 2 mortal wounds, dropping down to 7. Guilliman's been savaged by a Carnifex here. We'll savour the moment. There he is. Oh boy. All right, and then we'll charge the Hellblasters with the Swarm Lord, and he goes in. So declare the charge against the Hellblasters. We've gone in here with the Swarm Lord. So the 2 charges we're aiming for have gone ahead. We'll go on to combat resolution next. So Tyranid monsters causing trouble. We'll start with the Swarm Lord. He gets 8 attacks. I've burnt all my CPs here for reroll hit rolls, which would have been useful on him. So 8 attacks, need 2s. We'll commit this for sure to a Xenosy friend who will be Dave Humphries, Tyranid player. Looking for 2s. Don't want any 1s. Yeah, we're plagued by a couple. 6 wounds. Oh, sorry, 6. Yeah, 6 hits come through. We'll try and wound on 2s. Oh boy, are we devastating? Are we devastating wounds? No, it should be, really. And then we're twin link, though. God, if that was devastating wounds. Okay. 6 make it through. These are AP minus 2. Okay. So 5 up saves on 6 dice. So 5s for saves.
save 1 damage.
Damage 3. So virtually wipe that squad. I think James is checking, I think, to see if they can still fight in close combat.
I can still shoot you.
Because I'm a monster. Yeah. Alright, so can't attack in close combat, but it says you can shoot, and they're equipped with pistols, so 6 of them. Sorry, 5 of them.
3s?
can shoot with their pistols.
5 can shoot.
Oh yeah, rolling the 3+ first. 2 hits come through. And no wounds because we're toughness 9 or 10. All right, so 5 removed from play. That's a hit, a devastating hit there to lose the Hellblasters. That's why he sneaked out of cover to go after them. Okay, and then I'll push forwards and tap into combat. No, there is no real need to... No, I'll leave him. I'll leave him where he is. I think James will stand his ground where he is as well. All right, so we'll go on to the Carnifex next with its attacks. So the main attacks are going to be Crushing Claws. It's taken damage, so it's going to be on +1 to the hit rolls. So
Survive.
we're looking at 3s to hit with this thing. These are D6 +1 damage. And I'll commit this to Ray Cross for these attacks. Looking for 3s. Of course. They've all hit. Toughness of Guilliman?
9.
Toughness 9. Strength 12. 3s to wound. Not twin linked. No. 3 saves. These are coming through at AP -3. Each one is D6 +1 damage. There is a real chance for this Carnifex to bring Guilliman down. Pick a friend. Chris Heim.
Yep.
Imperial Guard player. Sisters of Battle and Space Marines.
4 up in 1. And I failed them all.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Nothing you can do. There's no invuln save available. 3d6 +3 damage. And have we done enough? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wounds. Guilliman's brought down. All right, so we'll leave him standing where he is. There's a chance that James can bring him back up. I think it's at the end of the phase or the turn, so we'll figure that out to see if Guilliman gets back up. But a Carnifex has plunged into him, and with its crushing claws, has brought the Primarch down. Horror of horrors, the Primarch finds himself potentially removed from the board. When he gets back up, if he does, how many wounds does he have?
6.
6 wounds left.
I think it's 6.
Yeah, we'll check that as well.
Model was destroyed. Roll 1d6
Yep.
at the end of the phase. On a 3+, set this model back up on the battlefield as close as possible to where it was destroyed, and not within engagement range of any enemy units. Within 6 with 6 wounds remaining.
All right, James, 3+. Will he put this on his shoulders or will he pass it to a Patreon? Hold a Patreons. No? Or your own roll.
I'll decide. I don't want to blame anyone else here.
That's very noble. I really hope you roll a 3+, but yeah, what does that mean? Ultramarine symbol, he's back up. All right, Guilliman has 6 wounds left. We'll back him off, but he is still alive. Dear me. And he's going to swear his revenge against that Carnifex. And I take it that's once per battle, right? You can't keep doing that. No, he's going to get back up once.
The first time this model is destroyed.
First time. Oh, there you go. Yeah. All right. So Guilliman, we've just nudged him back there, but he's still alive. He clambers back to his feet. Where other men would stay down, this man gets back up. He is a Primarch, and so is able to rise to his feet once again. But a serious warning being sent here. The Primarch's been brought down once. Will he be brought down again? End of turn. Good enough from the Tyranids. Good amount of points going through. Good damage being caused. We'll calculate points at the end of their turn. So James is out of the room at the moment. Just talking about tactics. What I've tried to do in this game is with the... Oh, James is back. But I'll keep talking now. So so what I tried to do in this game is let the Tyranifexes take more of the brunt and try and neutralise targets first before sending all my monsters in. Other games I've played have sent the monsters in early and it's been easier because the opponent's got more stuff to gun them down, destroy them in close combat. So I've tried to hold back with monsters and wait. And when the time's right, send them in one at a time, a couple at a time. Seems to have worked better. So for example, the Carnifex bursting out of here at the right time to go after Guilliman. We've seen the Swarmlord move out to get his strikes in early on. Under the cover of these, so these initially, you saw them taking damage. He wasn't really meant to, but that one across there took damage. James was going after that, whilst not going after my close combat stuff. And then sending out those monsters later. I've got another one stacked up here ready to go, lurking, ready to pounce on future turns. It seems to be a tactic that's working better for this Tyranid force, relying on the toughness and resilience of these, which is really good. And the 3 of them on the board have angles covered pretty well, and they're proving to be, as we've seen, a bane for James's armor. And it creates the problem. James, what does he do? Take on the armor or take on these monsters that are surging through his lines? Points coming through for the Tyranids, it has been good. 3 points for behind enemy lines, 3 points for engaging all fronts, thanks to the Raveners, twice over, for helping with those secondaries. Then 13 points picked up for primaries, 6, 5, and 2. Puts us on 24 points to 2. The Tyranids well and truly have surged ahead. We'll see if the Space Marines can remedy the situation. James does have Captain Akaran to arrive, aggressors, and 2 units of Inceptors. They can shake things up for the Space Marines force for sure. Turn 3, middle stage of the game, coming up next for the Ultramarines. Alright, I don't think I've ever seen James react with such like grim determination, resolve to really strike the Tyranids here. Overwhelming force is still in play. Engaging all fronts is the other secondary, which is quite possible. So,
Assault Doctrine.
James has gone into Assault Doctrine. He's not going to back off here. He's going to go for the jugular and go straight for these Tyranids. That's the way we like to see it being done. Good. So, aggressors lined up here to burn and charge. Predators moved up to anchor this objective. So too is this Intercessor squad. James already moving in onto this one. Hellblasters with their lieutenant may well be able to pick off just enough wounds to finish off this Tyrannifex. Oath of Moment's been placed on that as well.
Oath
or not, sorry.
He's going to go on to the non-emissary.
Yeah, no, that's the simulator, that one.
Simulator.
Guilliman's moved, so James can advance and charge. He's shifted right through here with Guilliman. Remember, he wasn't in engagement range when he got back up. He's rushed through here, and instead of waiting for this thing to come to him, he's going to go for it. Then Meteoric Descent with these to lay down some Dakar firepower support. He's leaving the Carnifex to be dealt with by the Dreadnought. The Intercessors move around to secure the central objective, which has now been claimed by James. The other Inceptor squad, Meteoric Descent onto the home objective, like a rapid response here for the Ultramarines. Real textbook stuff with them. And then Captain Akaran has arrived over on the other flank. Turning up here to shoot and potentially charge. Come on, James. This is much better. Aggression, hoorah! Now, this is multiple elements lined up here. We'll see if James can pull this off. If he can strike the Tyranids hard, and I mean really hard, then he could switch this game around. The Imperial players will be rooting for him. He's a bit down about things. He's lost his lovely firstborn predators, taking a bit of damage. Guilliman has been knocked to the floor, humiliated to some degree by a rampaging Carnifex. Now James will be cheered up if he can execute some revenge.
Rapid fire.
Let it begin.
Guilliman into your non-emissary.
Oh, he's going to shoot at him.
With the Arbitrator.
Okay.
Or Hand of Dominion. 2s. Rerolling because of Oath of Moment.
Nice. Okay.
Strip 6.
Toughness 11, I would imagine. Yep. 5 to win. Nothing. Yeah, it's going to have to be close combat, James, where it's done. Okay. 9 attacks of these.
But 6 is a sustained 2.
Yeah, if you can get them 6s. Come on, James. Strength 5, force to win.
Force to wound. That's good.
Good recovery.
That's AP minus.
Twin linked.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah.
Ah.
So that's AP minus 1. Damage 2.
-1. That's enough to slay one. And put 2 wounds on another. You almost did it. That 4 was a failure because of the AP -1. Yeah, pushed me off. Objective secured. I'm very weak now. And we've lost Ben Harris. Okay. Partly mission accomplished. Next.
Dreadnought.
Into the face of the Carnifex.
Well, I'm going to kill the Carnifex.
It can vomit on Guilliman. James can put cold steel into its face with firepower. I mean, he's not. He's going to rely upon close combat to bring the Carnifex down. And he's going to put the Macroplasma Incinerator into the Swarm Lord. Good idea. And all the
the Dakar to bypass your invuln.
Fine. And the rest of the Dakar into the gaunts. Onslaught first. Looking for 3s.
Strength is 5.
6 is to wound or terrible. Nothing. Okay.
Icarus rocket pod into.
We're doing 5s to win, but failed anyway.
D3 shots into the Swarm Lord. 1 hit. Nothing.
Okay.
And Stormbolter at the troops.
4 shots. Lots of ones.
1 wound. No AP.
Passed. For a bit of cover.
Plasma. Supercharge.
D6 plus 1. Send a... oh, okay. Valhallan Field Marshal Robert. Who's currently with Captain Akaran over on this flank. D6 plus 1 for the Emperor Ura. Here it comes.
5. Okay.
Alright, not bad.
Thank you, Conrad.
Fire 3.
3s. Oh, supercharging by the way. All hit.
Wow.
Strength 9.
5 to wound. Toughness 10. Nothing. Oh boy. Whoa, whoa,
Does
whoa.
it get hot?
Yep. Just
Roll 1.
don't roll a 1.
3.
You're okay. Grenade shot here, D6 plus 4. 10 shots. Wow, that's the frag round coming in from the grenade launcher.
Strength 4 now.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
All hit except 1. 3's to wound.
Yeah, strength 4. 3s.
There's a load. About 6.
7.
4 ups. Pass them all. Strange.
What?
And then
You passed them.
pass all, yeah, cover and 4 pluses.
4 shots, seen 3s. 2 hits. 3 to wound.
3's to wound.
2 wounds.
Fouled 1.
Killer.
1 slain.
Intercessors. Crossfire.
Shots going from the other side. D6 plus 3 shots now, the grenade launcher.
7.
3s. Followed by 3s. And I can see 2. Fouled those 2. Starting to cause casualties now. Across here.
Aggressive. Interceptors.
No, you got intercessors shots. Oh, done. Okay. All right. So, yeah. Interceptors with their Dakar. 6s are really good. If James can get some, he gets 1. So we can take over the 1s and 2s. Leave them 2 in. Fine. Okay. 3's to wound. Four.
5.
Okay. I claim cover on a couple. So I'll do those. Well, the ones in cover just died. The ones in the open, they all died as well. 5 cut down. So the 2 in cover. All right, so good whistling being done there, James. Well done. Next, Captain Akaran down here, if you want to do him next. 9 attacks of these, going after the Carnifex. The dreams to get that charge to go ahead. I don't have any interrupt play, I've only got 1 CP. 3s.
I'll do Storm of Fire, actually.
James has played Storm of Fire. It's a battle tactic stratagem using the captain's ability to activate that for 0 CP. What does it do?
Ignores cover and gives you an extra pip of AP.
Yeah, fine.
2. 1 against
1.
Carnifex.
Yeah, 1 wound comes through.
AP minus 2.
Is it? That's enough then. That's got you
Because
your
of
wound.
Closest target.
Yes.
And
It's effectively minus 2. Yeah. All right, dropping down to 7 wounds left with the Carnifex. Yeah.
aggressors.
Captain Akaran himself. A couple of shots.
2s.
And trying to wound you on 6s.
One.
1 makes it through. Ah, another wound caused. Well done. Dropping down to 6 wounds left. Okay. Anybody else? You've got a Predator available.
Yeah, I'm going to target the...
Simulator.
No, Guilliman wants to kill him.
Okay.
I'm going to target the Tyranid.
Yeah, I tell you what, actually. What about the Hellblasters? Just to see how they get on first.
Yeah.
4 shots with those.
Supercharging.
Supercharging.
I've passed all my battle shock tests, by the way.
Yes, I didn't mention that. Yeah, I used Shadow in the Warp across the board for James's stuff, and he passed every single
Leadership
test.
6+ is pretty good.
Yeah, no, solid enough.
Hellblasters.
Going for 3. 6s are great.
2 hits.
5s to wound.
5s to wound.
Nothing. Oh boy. All right. So
Two
Tyranids remains
hazardous
alive.
tests.
Yeah, hazardous tests.
It's fine. Lieutenant.
Yeah.
1 hit. No wound.
No wound. Okay. So yeah, James will direct the firepower against that Tyrannifex with the Predator.
Twin laser cannon. Yeah, go on. Give me a Patron.
What about longbow BB?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Twin laser cannon. Hit you.
You played against longbow BB.
Of course I have. On my channel.
Yeah, you can check
Massive
it out.
wound.
He's a Tau player and he's over on James's channel.
And
For more Ultramarines action, for more Astra Militarum action, do head over to James's channel. If you want to support James, there's details over there of how you can support him on membership and Patreon as well. So, you've wounded me.
Yes.
At -3.
Yeah.
Which is a 5-up save. Cover, 4-up.
Mm-hmm.
Michael German. Whole facing, it is a 2. Command reroll, I really should do it. This helped me before. And I'll do it. Oh! Now's your chance.
D6.
Now,
+1.
Maitland, now's your time. 3 and 1. Got him.
Got it.
Finally you bring a beast down. Doesn't blow up, you can remove it from play.
Who's that?
That's Phoenix Lord supporter. Yes.
Ben Shaw.
Ben Shaw, okay.
You used your one-time ignore damage.
I did, yes.
That's the red blob as evidence.
Yeah, okay, fine.
It's not a blob anymore, it's blood.
So, one of those things removed from play. Well done, James. All right, James is going to move on here. So, aggressors with the Flamestorm Gauntlets.
6 + 3 auto hits.
Do they get AP -1 as well?
They do, because they're the closest eligible target.
6 hits, +3. 9.
9. It's not great.
Yeah, it's going to be combat with us, as decided. James has got a lot of combats lined up.
6s.
6 to wound.
1 wound. AP -1.
Passed. That's their firepower done. I think we are looking at firepower finished. For the Ultramarines, we're going to charges. James does have a CP for a command reroll. Guilliman's charge, I think it's something like a 5 or a 6, James. You can roll it up, see what you get.
Assault Doctrine active. Yes.
8 will do it. Good for you. In he goes. Guilliman's now on the attack. It's quite an epic saga for him here in this game. All right, so in he goes. The two squaring up against each other. It's the first time they've clashed. Well, the head's not straight. Head has to be straight here. Okay, right. I was testing the head to see if it was magnetic for Magnetron, but it's not. He hasn't magnetized it. Okay, next charge. The Dreadnought, you can just tap him in. Like so. Oh, there you go. They're in. Dance of death between those two. Okay. Next. Yeah, aggressors to go in against the Hive. That's probably okay, actually. You go 3 inches plus the ghost inch. In you go, no problem. Oof, just about. And James can save the command reroll. Across here for this 9-inch charge. This will be the dream if these can make it in.
Guilliman, spending the free CP.
Yes.
Ability.
Right.
He's going to play Honor the Chapter.
Which is?
Until the end of the phase, which is the fight phase. Melee weapons equipped by models in your unit have the Lance ability. If your unit is under the effects of Assault Doctrine, which it is, until the end of the phrase, improve the armor penetration characteristic of weapons by 1.
On what unit?
Guilliman.
On Guilliman himself.
Yeah, so the Emperor's Sword becomes AP -5.
Wicked. Sorry, are you going to charge or not?
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I got too far ahead of myself.
9.
Yes!
9 exactly.
Come on!
Good for you, James. Good for you. This is a proper, it's an official surge here from the Space Marines. Falcon Field Marshal Robert on this flank. Supported by Darth Windu. He should do well if he's on the flank as well. And then other brothers, Tyler Grizzle going in. And Marshall Cummings. Good work from these. In they go. All right, so real classic combats lined up here. All right, James, I can't interrupt play, so you're free to fight with any of these combats that you wish.
-5 with the Lance ability, wounding on 2s
Yeah.
at 4 damage each.
If I live, because I chose the ability for me to reroll hits and wounds against Guilliman in this game. So this is a proper showdown between these two. And if you don't kill me, I potentially could bring you down. So tread carefully, Primarch.
You're not going to live.
You reckon you'll get me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'll get you.
All right, so who are you going to go for here? Blood Angels, Ryan.
Yeah.
Okay. Guilliman's going first.
Guilliman's a bit angry.
To set an example to the rest of the force on the board.
He's hitting on 2s.
Yes.
Oath of Moment.
Rerollable. Got it.
That's a lethal hit.
Fine.
At AP -5, 4 damage.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Strength 14.
3 to wound.
+1 to wound because of Lance.
Lance. Oh, you wicked individual.
Another 5 wounds at AP -5, 4 damage each.
He's dead.
Yep.
Told you. Guilliman's rock hard. Do we detonate? You're not meant to be laughing because if this is D6, I could get you. Deadly Demise. It's D6. You're dead if I roll a 6. James.
No.
James.
No.
James.
One.
One. Take another wound. Drop him down to 5. Okay. We're all up for Deadly Demise against these other units as well. But, non-emissary. Not emissary, the simulator has been destroyed. If I had have attacked you first.
Would I survive? What if? Come on.
All right.
What if?
Do it.
Delete.
6 attacks and 2s. Rerolling against Guilliman. We're looking at 3s to wound. Yes. Rerolling against Guilliman. We've been programmed to attack him. 3 saves of
4+.
Yeah.
So how much damage?
6 damage.
And you would have killed him.
Would be dead. And I would have had another 4 attacks come through as well. 2s to hit, strength 12 -3. Cool, it really was a case of kill or be killed. All right, but James has got to me first. Non-assimilator removed from play. Can I have your precious coin back?
Hold on a second. No, I want to put that back, please.
Oh, because you can pass.
Because I can pass that on to another unit.
Oh boy, this is Guilliman at his best here. He hadn't selected a second one here in this game, this turn, so we'll leave that as it is. 4 gaunts from each of those squads removed from play from those mortal wounds coming through. That's a good kill in the centre of the table by none other than Rebute Guilliman. What a model to have in the heart of your army. Well done. So, things can only get better. Next, Dreadnought.
Yeah.
Attack.
Dreadnought, Redemptive Fist, 5 attacks.
Go ahead. 5 attacks and 3s. Commit this to a friend.
Yep.
Maxfield Knuckles. He's on your side.
Hitting on
3s.
3s.
Okay.
And I will do a CP reroll.
Whoa. I'll vect it. Not vect it, but I'll curse it for the rest of the game. So it's 2 CP from now on for command rerolls. That's from the Swarm Lord.
Oh, okay. That's another 6.
All right, well done.
Strength 12.
3s to wound. You might be able to get this kind of effects here. 2 wounds come through. Minus.
-2.
Got him.
6 damage.
6 damage. Drop him down to 1 wound left. Kind of effects almost destroyed. All right, nearly got him. Okay, next up, trying to take down the Swarm Lord with the aggressors. Okay, attacks coming through.
It's twin linked as well.
It's going to be quite hard work for them to get through. The Swarm Lord is fresh.
Hitting on 3s. Weapon skill 3+.
Some 1s and 2s.
That was another miss.
Okay.
It's strength 8.
5 to wound. Rerollable.
Twin linked.
Oh man, just the one. We've picked on the wrong beast. Not blocked though, -2.
-2, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll take 2 wounds. You can drop him down to 8 wounds left on him. It's the same again, really. 9 attacks across here with these. Not as tough, the Carnifex. Needing 3s. Again, there's some 1s and 2s. And then James now rolling up to try and wound. Twin linked.
Wounded.
Those 2 4s may not be. I'll check my toughness for you here. I think I'm toughness 9.
Yeah.
We are toughness 9. So you need to roll those. You're twin linked.
Oh,
So
yeah,
2 more
twin
rolls, needing 5s. And no. 3 make it through at -2.
Yep.
4 ups to block. 2 make it through.
4 damage.
4 damage. Dropping down 2. 2 wounds left. We are alive.
Akaran.
Oh, yeah, Captain Akaran. This is going to be a moment of glory here to the Val and Field Marshal Robert to slay the beast on this flank.
He's got the Honour for Hemond
Okay.
ability. Add 1 to the attacks.
James could snatch the objective here as well if he can get past this beast. This will be a good result.
So I'm going to use the fist.
Go ahead.
So I've got 5 attacks with the fist and +1 for Honour Vehement. Strength characteristics with the bearer.
+2, yeah, because James is under assault. Yeah, so we've got
7
some
attacks.
pretty good bonuses here. 7 attacks.
He's sitting on 2s.
A couple have missed.
Strength.
3 5s to wound, surely.
Force to wound.
You're using the fist, though?
Yep.
4s then.
Add 1 to the strength characteristic.
2
Only 2.
at -2.
So -2.
Got him. Deadly demise. Nope. Target destroyed. I think James can consolidate to take the place. Yeah, to take the place where I was at onto the objective.
And
Like
that
so.
secures me points.
Okay. All right. So combat's resolved for the Space Marines. We do have some Tyranid models still in close combat, so we'll fight back here with the Carnifex against the Dreadnought, and then we also have the Swarm Lord as well. So the Swarm Lord Vagabond attacks here on Patreons, looking at 2s. Yeah.
Toughness 6.
Toughness 6. Okay. Strength 9, yeah. 3s to wound. Twin linked. All of them. So we're looking at 6 saves of 5+. Block 3, but 3 make it through, and they are damaged 3, so it's going to wipe those. Oh boy, he chops them down efficiently.
How many wounds they got each? 3 wounds.
3 wounds each. Yeah, he's got them. Damage 3 with the wretched bone sabres. All right, target destroyed. Nasty work there from the Swarm Lord. He's having a good game. There's nothing here, and then we'll go for the Carnifex. So it's taken damage. It's going to be a 3s to hit. Come on. We're going to try and wound here on 3s. Nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. 1 comes through. -3, actually. 5+.
Saved.
Well done, James. Well done. Blocked. And then we got, I think it's 2 attacks here with the Scything Talons. Needing 3s. And no wound. And they're not twin linked. That is it. That's how combat's done. The Carnifex has struggled to strike its target. Not too bad. Generally speaking, not too bad here from the Ultramarines. Still, the Tyranids do have units on the board, so the game is certainly not over for them. But they have taken hits here. We've lost some big stuff. A much better turn from the Space Marines. Guilliman right in the thick of the fighting. We'll go on to calculate points here as the Space Marine turn comes to an end. Just the 3 points going through for the Space Marines. Nothing for primaries because they were kicked off objectives and weren't positioned on them. Or did have them, but units were destroyed and James didn't pick up any points at the start of his turn. That's a deadly blow. 3 points picked up, though, for overwhelming force, which was achieved. James destroying the Carnifex that was on the objective. He's going to dump, engage in all fronts. Not enough units here. They qualify. These are actually all too close to the line. Those are too close to either of those lines. And these across here are actually too close as well. So it really didn't help, and so engagement on fronts has been dropped. 5 points to 24. This is the problem here for the Space Marines, and the Tyranids have got a turn in hand. They will pick up... We've lost that one. We are just going to pick up 2 points, actually. We've been disrupted as well. We're just going to pick up 2 points to the home objective. So Tyranids, they're ahead, but potential points that could have come through to really help us out have been snatched away by the bold aggression here from the Space Marines. We've gone to turn 3 here for the Tyranids. Right, to turn 3 here for the Tyranids. We're just letting James resolve an Overwatch. All my movement's been done, though. It's sneaky stuff from the Tyranids, I have to say. We've restored models and flooded back round onto here to snatch and disrupt this objective. We've moved her out, just 2 wounds left. She's actually quite potent in close combat, especially when she's wounded. And so she's going to go after these. Potentially could cause trouble.
0 CP.
0 CP for Overwatch. These surged and flooded on here to deny this. Just trying to starve James of points. Move through to shoot. Moved to tap into this to see him. Held position Magnetron, potentially to shoot at Guilliman as well. What a way to go. Moved across with the Swarm Lord to take on the Predator, maybe the Intercessors. Backed off out of close combat with the Carnifex, which then enabled James to Overwatch with the Dreadnought, and then zipped through here 10 inches with the Ravener. He wants to go, he wants to go after the Swarm Lord instead. All right, so D6 plus 1 shots into him, plus everything else that he has, but this is the main gun, the Macroplasma Incinerator from the Dreadnought. He wants to roll well. 2 plus 1, 3 shots.
CP roll.
God, that's desperate. His hatred for that unit is clouding his judgment.
Oh, it's so difficult. Oh.
He'll lose interrupt play, surely not. But James, it's tricky. You're going to leave it. 3 shots, then 6s.
What would it have been?
If you had a re-rolled.
Okay.
Would have been the same. Okay, carry on. Okay, right. 6s for hits. It gets a hit, well done. 3s to win.
And supercharging.
Okay, it could even be 5s to win.
5 is a wound.
You got your wound.
Nice 4.
4 plus invulnerable save. Blocked. And James can roll up the rest. 6 saves and 4 plus on the Hellblasters. Both slain. Damage 2.
Oh, right, okay.
That's the psychic attack coming from the Swarm Lord. James will get to shoot with him, though. No, he won't. No, 1 or 2. God, that's a shame. Yeah, it says here strength 5, yeah, -1, 2 damage. Yeah, that's the Synaptic Pulse attack. Has wiped out the last 2 of those models. That's a good result. There's a bit of Daka to do, but the main focal point, the main feature will be we're in range 12 of 2 of these. We're going to try and gun down in merciless fashion Rebute Guilliman. And we'll start with Magnetron. We'll see if he can bring him down. He hasn't moved. We'll turn to Jordan Russell, an Eldar player, just to add some Xenos spice to this attack. Needing 2s on the Primarch himself. Wounded, limping along with 5 wounds left. Come on, Magnetron. Come on, reroll. 2 6s. 2s to wound. Toughness 9. Strength 18. 2 wounds go through. Magnetron has done his bit.
2 4-up invulns.
2 4 plus invulnerable saves. James has no help, no patrons, no friends left. Armour of Fate. James! 1 and 3. Magnetron, the ultimate prize ever, perhaps, on the channel. 4d6 damage. 15, 16 wounds. And Guilliman's gone. Kingslayer achieved. The head. Give me the head.
It's not magnetized.
Oh. Out of all the heads in your collection, you haven't magnetized him. Oh, dear me. We'll have the head anyway. Oh, no. No, okay, we'll leave it. He won't give it. Okay. All right. Well done, Magnetron. Good magnetizing shots from him. That is a demoralizing blow. Okay.
What do you expect?
Yeah, brilliant run from Guilliman, but as he rounds the corner past the Chaos Gate, Magnetron was there waiting for him and took him out with a round coming through. Well, 2 rounds actually penetrating through his armor. Dear me, we'll press on with firepower here for the Tyranids, but a deadly blow caused by them against the Primarch himself. So, Tyranid shooting phase continued. Daka from here caused a wound. Another wound coming through. Another 2 wounds coming through from these. Fired across here, fired here. Caused 2 wounds in total. The deadly blow, though, came from this. Freed up because we didn't have Guilliman to shoot at anymore, so we fired across, shot into the Predator, and caused just enough damage to destroy it with 2 successful wounds coming through from the Rupture Cannon from the Gutbeat Renifex. So another blow for the Space Marines, looking a little bit thin on the ground now. We'll go on to charges next, across here, and the Swarm Lord as well. So charges taking place, successful charge across here, Ravener charged in, and then the Swarm Lord going in as well. We're going to play a CP and do like our tank shock on this unit, just try and soften them up in 4s. Yeah, that is a real softening up, because it's going to be enough to kill 1 who's on 1 wound left, and 3 more mortal wounds coming through to kill 2. So 2 aggressors brought down, crushed as this thing goes in. Painful. That's Tyler Grizzle removed and Marshall Cummings removed from play. Okay, so we've got to think about interrupt play. We'll go first here. She's not too bad in close combat, actually, with the Turbogon. She gets massive crushing claws, 4 attacks in 4s, in 3s, strength 12, -3 and d6 +1 damage. Captain Akran could be in trouble here. But see what we get. Okay, so 3 hits come through. 2s to wound. Yeah, these come through. So 1 save at a time here. So the first save needing a 6. This is for the bodyguard model. No, d6 +1 damage. That's enough to slay him. That's the squad gone. Now Captain Akran goes to his 4+ invulnerable save. Save Valhalla Field Marshal Robert. Blocks that one. You got 1 more. No. You come on, reroll. It's d6 +1. Come on, reroll.
Yeah.
No. How many wounds has he got?
Akran, he's got 6 wounds.
6 wounds. 5+ to kill him. It's the Tyranids day today. Captain Akran's been crushed. Oh boy. By Chris Comiskey. Big Mama, who survived with 2 wounds left, has actually gone on to slay the captain, would you believe, on this flank. And then we'll finish up. James says it's game over here. We'll finish up with the Swarm Lord, who's had a good run over on that flank, with his 8 attacks chopping away once again, needing 2s. He always misses with 2. And then needing 2s. They all go through. So we're looking at 6 saves of 5+ on those Marines. It's a full squad. James saves them all except 1. Strange. All right. So 1 model slain, damage 3. All right. So we pressed on with close combats. Ravner did well. Wiped out the Marines just there that were on their objectives. The Tyranids have captured that central objective now. As then James attacked back and caused no damage against the Swarm Lord. He still stays on 8 wounds remaining. That was fighting back with the Intercessor squad. And that's it. So the problem is for the Space Marines is their resources are very limited, but they've been flooded out on objectives and starved of points. James is on 5 points here. Despite the good damage that's been done against the Tyranids, it's come too late in the day because the Tyranids have raked in a total of 33 points for them. An extra 7 points coming through this turn. James stood on 5. On his next turn, 2. Kicked off this one, and so just a handful of points will come through. Tyranids set, I think they will hold this one, they'll hold their home objective, and so they'll just keep too many points flowing through for the Space Marines to catch up. With the loss of Guilliman and the loss of the second in command as well, surely spelt the death knell here for the Space Marine force. Great to see these two sides clashing on the channel, but Tyranids with their monsters have prevailed, but it's been at some cost. Guilliman had a good run, surge across the board, knocked down, got back up, and went on to bring down a great prize in the form of the Norn Assimilator. But in the end, caught in a crossfire as Magnetron that brought him down. We'll talk about units of the game next for both sides. All right, so units to the game for both sides. I'm going to give it to the Swarm Lord. He had a good run across the other side, chopping through different targets. He was a problem to deal with. He wasn't dealt with and stayed on the rampage for the game. Then James is going to give it to Guilliman. He had a good run in this game. Brave, led from the front, knocked down, got back up again, and then surged through to take on the non-assimilator. So really good work from him. So that's units of the game for both sides. Silver level Patreons, Jason Martinez, Marcus Olson, Ross Caldwell, and Miniature Matt. Big thanks to them for their support at silver level. You can support us on the channel through the Patreon page, link below, and also channel membership. This was a brutal game, Jay. I just sensed there was a brutality with the Tyranids here as they clashed with the Ultramarines. I think James's list is okay, but Tyranid firepower matched those Predators, and their monsters managed to overpower some key Space Marine units in this battle. James vows his revenge. Surely Guilliman will return, but in this game, he's been blown apart by none other than Magnetron himself. Thanks for watching. Great game. Tune in next time.